we've been looking for a bottom for some time now. And part of what we've wanted to see at a bottom that could make us feel more confident and make us feel like a better foundation was in place for a floor is the notion that we would be taking the stairs and not the elevator. It looks like as of now, we're currently taking the stairs in the current move. We had one strong day followed by a slight decline that was in the up. And today we've been chopping around but finished in the up. And it's been a good day, in my opinion. I think we saw what we wanted to see. And most importantly, the stocks we are overweight are doing well. And the stocks we have taken off are starting to pull back a little bit. What are we talking about that's doing well? The zombies are rising. The graveyard is showing signs of life. And the stocks that are down since January of last year are doing well today. Let's not forget, we mentioned in previous videos that ARK actually bottomed on May 12th. That's over a month ago. The S&P 500 hit new lows, broke 3,700. It's right around 3,800 right now. But ARK hasn't hit a new low since May 12th. That also happened to be the day where the NASDAQ saw its highest volume since. It hasn't surpassed the May 12th volume. So it seems to me like that was very much a capitulation day. And we saw tech, kind of have some relative performance to the overall market. Some. But put in a bottom and reach its capitulation before the rest of the market. And now we're getting a little bit of a mean reversion overall as things begin to stabilize. And that's good to see. Stabilization, mean reversion, taking the stairs, not the elevator. I think that's a good combination of things occurring. And that's what we've been looking for. That's what we're starting to see. Obviously, it's still too early. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We don't want to put on massive leverage. I'm not really using leverage for the fund. I basically never use leverage. I buy options, but I rarely, if ever, will borrow money to buy stocks. And when I do, it's like 1 or 2% just for a trade type situation. Want to be slightly more heavily weighted. And that's the type of situation we're doing. Anyways, we are not selling yet. We are heavily weighted in well-selected growth companies, and we're not talking about Amazon. We're not talking about Apple. We're not talking about Alphabet. Those companies are great companies. We're not trying to take anything away from them, but they're big companies. And I don't really view them as true growth companies. Yeah, they're growing their earnings. Every company should be growing their earnings. Or they should be flat and still looking to grow their earnings. That's what happens. When we say growth, and this is really a throwback way back, when we say growth on this channel, we mean companies that can 10x. I don't think Apple can 10x in market cap unless there's serious inflation. Same thing with Google, Amazon, the names we mentioned. We're talking about the CRISPR companies. We're talking about Jumia, Amazon of Africa. We have videos about these stocks recorded well over 2 years ago at this point on this channel. You can go view them. 2 years ago. It's almost going to be 3 years ago. Been doing this for a little bit long on YouTube. Anyways, it's still early. Still got to see if this continues. But we like what we're seeing. We feel confident in it. We're positioned for it. And it's early. So it's not too late to position this way. But I would encourage you. I'm not saying, buy ARK. I actually happen to dislike ARK's largest holding, Roku. Not a fan. Well-selected growth companies that are down since January of 2021. They have adjusted for rates. Rates are pulling back, it seems. Maybe that gets reversed. Okay, don't be shocked if it does. But I think some valuations are incredibly attractive, and I am taking advantage of that and have added those stocks previously, and I'm benefiting from that now. So Past performance is not indicative of future returns, but I think some of these stocks are well priced. Editas, if you understand what it does, the ability to edit genes, controlling the patents for CRISPR technology in the United States for multicellular organisms. They are licensing that out. They already have done so and taken cash payments for that. Less than $1 billion. Okay? I get it. Rates high, people don't like growth. But if you consider what that cash flow can look like in 10 years and you do a discounted cash flow model, you can get a pretty good valuation on that company, in my opinion, a lot higher than it is now. So it's up to your assumptions. You got to do the homework, but that's my opinion. So that's today's video. And until next time, peace out.